Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a dry heat game in Yuri's Revenge, and Yuri versus Soviet. And this is, as I already said, it's dry heat, but this map is like pretty fun map. I think it's a little bit in Yuri's favor, mainly because of the Magnetrons could grab the miners kind of easy sometimes, but most of the time, well, not all the time. I mean, you could, if you're a good player, you know how to stop it. Okay, so I'm going to escort this engineer with these 4 initiates. 4 to 5 initiates. 4 is enough, actually. Try to save that brute, and then loop around and scout over there, but not run to the miner. But yeah, he sent 2 dogs to my 2 oils. One of them didn't get in. I mean, one of the dogs didn't get my engineers ready, and one of them got in. I'm gonna try to get 2 slave miners on my gems. Sometimes they don't position right, and they do a little bit of a long distance mine on this map. But in the long run, actually, compared to like allies of Soviet, the guy almost, that engineer almost got my freaking oil, and I shot him. He's just running. I'll make sure he doesn't come back and engine my MCV or my war factory. I mean, compared to allies of Soviet, like the miners being like right on the gem, sometimes it actually gives you a little bit better economy because your slaves aren't walking a short distance. And now I see the mining a little messed up right there because I was worried about the engineer. So like I'm gonna make a virus. He's making a lot of conscripts, which is it's pretty good of an idea to make a lot of conscripts. They're very cheap. 4 of them could overload the mastermind. They could shoot. They could also shoot magnetrons. Try to target that. He might get shot. But actually, I was 1 step ahead of him, so I didn't even get damage on that. 2 steps ahead of him. 2 miner tech, not a bad idea. But I gotta make a 3rd miner, not just go. If I went for a psychic dominator and then another war factory right now, that'd be like the stupidest build ever. For those of you that don't know, make sure you got a lot of money before you make war factories and super weapons. Since I want fast tech, I'm just gonna sell that. Sell that because I think he has a bomb on it to save. Get some money back. Yeah, I mean, Allies is a little bit better in this map, but I've seen games where the Soviet player, I mean, Yuri's a little bit better than the Soviet on this map, but I've seen games where the Soviet player just totally dominates. The Yuri just totally dominates. They desert the miners. They come into the Rhino tanks. It could just turn to a massacre for the Yuri. So it's really not as easy as you think, believe it or not. And I noticed a lot of people that are really bad with Yuri. The Soviet player usually, they're like kind of the average Soviet always beats the bad Yuri on a map like this every time. So don't think that like a noob Yuri is gonna beat like a good Soviet. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I should be on the gems, but actually, my miners are not really paying attention enough right now. He got one of my OS with a crazy Ivan, but that's okay. Gosh, trying to NG or Ivan is usually a good strategy versus Yuri, like I say in some of my videos. Okay, Iron Curtain, so it's starting to heat up with the Iron Curtain. He's starting to actually put the as soon as you see the Iron Curtain, you're like, your heartbeat goes up at least 2 beats per minute, sometimes 20, because you know he's gonna do something. I know he's gonna try to NG join me right here. I got a lot of shit. I don't know how he's gonna get in there. And if I would have NG'd him with my MCV, it would have been like a bad calculation because I didn't think he could get in. Unless he had like freaking 2 or 3 engineers and does some freaky shit. Yeah, I got 3 masterminds. I gotta put this miner up here. Maybe get an engineer to repair it. Well, I got $7,000 now. I don't have to be afraid of super weapons. But I was busy making bunkers, which are actually very important. Because so we're just gonna freaking molest you if you don't have. If you had to have at least maybe 1 or 2 bunkers, unless you're totally on the offense and totally dominate, then you don't need them. But I mean, this guy, he's making drones, rhinos. Notice he only has a small rhino division. Oh, he's gonna overload me. The best thing I could do right there is shoot the battle lab or the tanks. See, I could get that battle lab, then he'll slow down his nuke. Look, he actually beat my army right there. He beat me in that little scrimmage right there. But I actually did a lot of damage to him. We both did a lot of damage to each other. He got my masterminds. But I messed up his flag trucks, got them all messed up. I'm not sure if I got his lab or not. I'll know in a minute. Yeah, I did get his lab, so that was kind of break even, but I think I slightly did better than him on that because I think I did more than slightly for the fact that he was getting a nuclear missile and I canceled the nuclear missile being built, so I got the best of that. But other than the nuclear missile being canceled in the lab, it's about even other than that. So, well, when he's having a hard time mining, I'm putting the pressure on his miners. Like, I think I got more miners than him. He's got them down there. This is not, if you're going to have like a tournament, so this is not the best map for Yuri versus Iraq, but at the same time, the Yuri play could just get blown out, you know, it's kind of weird. Some people say like Soviet's the best, some people say Yuri's the best overall, but then like the next thing you know, that like all three sides are winning depending on the player, but, so you never know. Now I got a disc. I think I could try to sneak up on him, but he tried to sneak up, but even when he was distracted, but I couldn't. He's pretty accurate player. He's not gonna let me do that. And this guy, he's actually good versus Yuri and good as Yuri and against Yuri more than anything else. Like Soviet versus allies are, I mean, yeah, Soviet versus allies or something like that. He's not as good of a player. He's like kind of like a Yuri and anti-Yuri player. He has a really good anti-Yuri. Because he's like a good Yuri player. And by the way, if I do other games other than Yuri's and Red Alert 2, don't troll my videos or dislike them, because like when I get dislikes in the videos, so like it makes me not want to make videos anymore. So if I start doing like a different game or a different RTS or even just like any random game, if I start making videos on different games, I'm probably gonna make more videos on every game. Not just, and I'm not gonna stop making Red Alert 2 or Yuri's if that's what people are thinking. Like, one guy was like, I speed sold that I was targeted at MCV and sold it as fast as possible. Basically, almost gonna probably get me to win for that. But I mean, if I start doing other games, I'm probably gonna do more of this because sometimes I get in the mood where I just don't make videos for like a week. But if I do make more videos of everything, that's probably gonna be more Yuri's and Red Alert 2 videos. So. I don't know why people like troll the videos sometimes. It's kind of annoying. So I mean, and a lot of people they want Minecraft videos. I know Minecraft is the most popular thing on YouTube. But as you can see, this I think it's the most popular. But I mean, a lot of people. I don't know what other than Minecraft is the most popular thing on YouTube. I don't know. But here we go. Siege Chopper checking in. I got my UFOs down there. I got some defense. If I could get that War Factory, I basically got the game one. And then I was like, oh shit, he's gonna pound me right here. He could take out my MCV and my battle lab. Basically, when you're playing against Yuri, MCV plus grinder, and you're gonna win. He could win if he did do that. But I was like, I'm gonna go back and defend. He's got the Iron Cord. He's got mass flak for overload. More than he needs, but sometimes that's a good thing because he could overload me. And it's hard for him. It'd actually be more difficult to beat this guy in country stream because it'd be hard to just come up on his drones like I am. I'm doing splits with the gas trying to get his drones. I'm gonna try to sneak up with the magnetron, hit him from on the downhill. You can mag him from the downhill. And sometimes it screws him up when you do that. You gotta be careful. I gotta try to get some masterminds, but not go all in, because if I go all in, I'm gonna get overloaded. Just got overloaded right there, and try to shoot something. I'm gonna trying to put him on the. Oh, he's overloading the freaking hell out of me. He got the mastermind, and I put him on the sentry guns to try to suicide him. And there's a good. I mean, he's doing the best with what he can right now. I mean, he got the Iron Curtain on the drone. That's the best he could do. I mean, if he was like playing perfectly, he could have got the Iron Curtain on the disc. I mean, on flak trucks and try to take out a disc, but that's kind of hard to do. It's better just to focus on the drones. And I could put this Yuri clones in the power plants if I want. He's gonna get that miner, but not a big deal. It's gonna be hard for him to get his 2 Yuri clones. Oh, he's trying to pull a fast one on me. He's gonna overload me or get the disc and overload me is what he's trying to do. He's seen I had no grinder, but now I got a grinder. I grinded everything. It's game over. He's gonna quit. Shit. That's just an example of this map. This matchup. This is a good example of what to expect. You also gotta expect. You didn't see it in this game mode. The Magnetron's going for the minus on from the uphill to the downhill, and you also had to expect like Soviets also like desolating, you know, shutting down the miners, you know, coming in with Rhino tanks, pushing your Gats and Max bags, and coming in with desolators. They could really screw you up, or Iron Curtain could freaking put the hurt on you. You could actually, and I actually do see Soviet get nuke on this map, believe it or not. I know some of you people don't believe why you get a nuke on a small map, but it comes to a super weapon war. And the 10 minutes that you see in the bottom right is not real 10 minutes. It's less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is like 6 minutes or something. I don't know. I mean, look at the bottom right timers. In Railroad 3, if it says 10 minutes or 7 minutes or whatever, that's the exact time that it really is. In Railroad 2, it's not. And I think the people that made Railroad 3 are too retarded because they think that, oh, he is basically game over Iron. Got him with them. It's like a dominating. The people that made Railroad 3 think that 10 minutes means 10 minutes. The